Hey guys, so I am wearing a new dressing gown. I bought this from Kmart like a few months ago and I have only just got it out of my box. My room is still in shambles because like I don't have my wardrobe or anything yet. Like the only thing I really bothered to set up was my studio. Anyway, today I am filming a tutorial using the mini breaker palette by JEFFREE Cosmetics. I'm super excited. This is how the palette looks. So this is a cheaper alternative if you're wanting to try out some of his shadows, because I feel like you can still get like a very colourful look, or you could do something quite neutral as well. So this again is like a eyeshadow slash pressed pigment palette. See, on the back of the box it says, attention, bubblegum, bite me, foreplay, oral, orange crush, purple punch are not intended for use around the immediate eye area. This is a 9 palette pan palette, and I just listed 6 shades. So wait, yeah. So I talked a little bit about this in my last video, but as I said, I'm not going to touch on it. I'm just letting you guys know that is up to you whether or not you want to put those shades on your eye. I don't know if it's just to do with the staining or whatnot. Looking at the glitter shades, none of the glitter pigments look too, like none of the little glitter particles look too big to be on the eye, in my personal opinion. So I'm just going to do it, and the thing is, yeah, again, I'm not going to touch on it because I don't know anything. I don't want to give out false information. What's with my hand movements? But yeah, so I've already done my eyebrows and everything off camera. So today I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in medium brown, and then I also used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel in medium brown. I used my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in light 10. And to prime my eyes, I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So just the standard, what I use pretty much every time. Oh, and to set my eyebrows, I also used the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into this palette. I know exactly what I want to do. So yeah, so the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade up here called Foreplay. It's like a bubblegum purple, pretty much. There's a few shades in here that are also in the Jawbreaker palette. I'm not 100% sure what ones they are. I'll have to check it out before the end of the video. Should I just check now? I might as well check now. So, this shade down here called Bubblegum is also in the Jawbreaker palette. This shade here called Bite Me is also in the Jawbreaker palette. So yeah, it must just be those two. Bubblegum and Bite Me. So yeah, just thought I'd quickly tell you guys that. It doesn't make a difference for me, but just in case you didn't want to repurchase the same shades. So yeah, I'm just starting by going into that purple shade called Foreplay, and I'm placing that above the crease. So I'm just taking little taps of that, building the pigment as we go. You can see I've got a little bit on my eye, but that doesn't matter because we'll touch that up later. Okay, so now just taking that same brush and just buffing the purple out along the top. Sticking the brush flat to my face like this, and then running it along. Just gonna put some more over this side just so they match. Now I'm going into the pink shade down here called Bubblegum, and I'm just placing that on top of the purple. We're gonna create a blend. I feel like these two are quite similar in shade. Okay, so we've got something like that. I'm just going to do the same over here. So yeah, so far impressed with this little palette. I think it's really cute. It's also good because, as I said, it's a bit of a cheaper option. Obviously the Jawbreaker palette has 24 shades, which is a lot of shades, which obviously makes the price of the palette go up. So having a 9 palette alternative I think is really cool, because that means, you know, people who aren't sure if they like his formula, who only want a few shades, they can get this palette. And I feel like this is a lot more kind of watered down palette rather than the Jawbreaker, which seems to be very out there, which I have no problem with because I love it. But you know, if you were wanting something that's like a little bit experimental, but you could still make, you know, a neutral look, yeah, I think it's a really, really good option. And yeah, obviously it's cheaper, so I think it's a really good idea. I really like that he has come out with this palette. So now that we have this shade on, I'm going to leave it like this and we're going to cut the crease. So of course I'm going in today with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 00. And we're going to do a full cut crease. So I'm just placing the concealer on first and then creating the shape that we want. So last time I did a cut crease, I discovered that if I use like a small, really, it's gonna focus, like a really small brush like this with a little bit of concealer, it can go a long way and make it look super sharp. So that's what I'm doing today. It just makes it look so much more neat. Okay, so that's how one side of our cut crease is looking. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go off camera to do the other eye. I might have limited time to film because my camera is running out of storage, as always. It's never usually this bad, but just because I have, obviously I'm doing my month worth of uploads, like I have so many videos on rotation, so I have a number of videos on my camera, and I don't like to delete them off my camera until they are fully uploaded to YouTube, just in case anything goes wrong. That was a huge big explanation. Anyway, I'm just going to do this off camera and then I will be back. Okay, so the cut creases are done now. I feel like they look a little bit different, but I think it's just because of the tape. So when I take it off, hopefully they'll match. Anyway, now I really don't know what color to do because I could do this really deep purple or I could, yeah, I don't know, help. Because I really want to try out one of these shimmers. I think I might do like, I think I'm going to start with the purple. So I'm going to go in with like a little pencil-y brush and I'm going to start with the purple. So yeah, I'm just putting this on my outer corner. I need a smaller brush because I'm scared I'm going to get it like, you know, on the pink. Okay, I'm just going to take like a really tiny like eyeliner brush. I really want to make sure I get this right. Okay, so when I get to the middle of the eye, I'm just going to start to buff it out a little bit. Not really using the right brush for the job, but anyway, then I think I want to go in with this orange colour, but I don't know if that'll ruin it. I feel like that could look cool. But anyway, let me just do the other side quickly. And then we can decide, like, do we take a risk or... When people tag their friends in my photos, I can never tell if like they're taking a piss or if they're like actually like trying to show their friends my work to be like, oh, this looks cool. You know, like sometimes I feel like they're tagging their friends to be like, oh my god, this is so bad, like look at it. But then other times I'm like, I can't tell. So sometimes it stresses me out a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to quickly grab another brush just because I want to actually put this on. Get that colour on there. Looks so nice, I really like it. Could also just leave it like with the white, but then I just don't know. Like I feel like it looks really cool with like the white. But I don't know. So I'm then just taking that like pencil brush again to kind of like fade it, if you know what I mean. Kind of creating like an ombre effect. I think I like it like this, to be honest. like I kind of want to put the orange in there, but then I'm also like, I kind of just want to leave it. I think what I'm going to do is take the orange and put it, yeah, right there. The inner corner, I feel like that looks really cool. You know, with just a little pop of orange. This is the shade Orange Crush, by the way. I feel like that looks cool. Okay, now I just want to like reline that white line, but I don't know if I should or if it's going to ruin it. Let's just try. I'm going back in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is stressing me out. I think I've ruined it. No, I feel like that looks nice. That looks really pretty. I like that. That's so pretty. I like when I create something that I like, because sometimes it's so frustrating. Like, I know that I am nowhere near as amazing as other people, and like I feel like sometimes it's just so in my face, like, you are not good. And so it's nice when I can create something and I can be like, you know what, I'm actually proud of this. Like, I don't like to talk about it a lot because I truly believe in putting everything I do. Like, I know there are people out there who literally try look 10 times and then post it, and that's how they get it so perfect, and I think that's awesome. But I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that I post everything, even if I literally hate it. I post it because I'm like, you know what, I worked on this, I spent my time on this, you are seeing it, and I know that I'll get better and I'll see the process. So that's my thing. But anyway, it is nice when I can create something that I'm like, this is cool. Okay, so this is how the eyes looking, and I honestly really like them. I think they look super cool. What I'm going to do now, so I'm just going to quickly chuck on this Benefit Their Real Mascara Primer. And I'm also going to use my Colourpop BFF mascara in black on black. So now I'm just going to put lashes on and do my face, and I'll come back to show you guys how everything looks together and also give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I have finished now. So I'm just going to quickly show you how everything looks. So this is the finished look, and I really like it. I did try this Supreme Frost again today, the one in Diamond Wet that I tried out in my Jawbreaker collection video. And I don't love it as much today. Like, I think it gives a really nice glow, but I just didn't realize how glittery it was last time. And like, it does just look super chunky. Like, it's still super pretty, but like when you just get up close, it's like, oh. Anyway, I like a smooth highlighter, but anyway, onto the palette. I love this palette. I love the way this eye look turned out. Like, I had no issues blending. I think the pigment's amazing. Love all the colors. So yeah, I have no complaints. I think it's super cute, super amazing. If you don't want to spend, like, you know, if you don't want to buy a 24 pan palette, and if you don't want to spend the money on a 24 pan palette, this is your guy, because you can still create something super colorful. Or we have our neutral shades as well. And I'm going to be doing some neutral looks with the Jawbreaker and with this, for those of you out there who did buy it but would also like to get a bit more bang for your buck. So yeah, let me just zoom you in on the eyes. So this is how they look. I am obsessed. I love them so much, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!